Okay, gentlemen, you understand the rules you're fighting under. You listen to me at all times. Keep yourself protected. When I say stop, you stop. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. Let's do this.
Main event time now. So the Octagon in the very best of hands with Marc Goddard. There is the former champion, and there is the rising Russian star, Alexander Volkov. He never smiles that much in the hotel, Dan. He needs the Octagon to be his happy place. Here he comes.
Called on the Travis Browne sidekick. Look at this. Immediate level change. Takedown defense from Volkov. Oh, beautiful.
Successful with that first takedown attempt is the former champion.
Good work by Vaicavalos, standing over his opponent, throwing some big shots down.
No messing around here by Verdum. He's getting to work early in this opening round.
Quite incredible, really.
Verdum doesn't care where the fight goes. He can finish you anywhere. And he's making it super uncomfortable for that long frame of Volkov.
And it's quite incredible to see a fighter that's been contending for so long, that's been active at the top level for so long, that's still motivated to get back to the world title, that's still driven to compete at this top level and to put himself in the gym every day, through training camps, dealing with these younger, dangerous fighters that bring all new problems to the table.
Look at that tripod sweep. Oh, he uses it to get back. Nicely done there by Volkov. Now comes forward. Verdum taking a bit of a shelling.
Look at this. Volkov's coming on strong.
He's trying to make up for that lost time, Dan.
You have to wonder a little bit whether Verdum's playing possum, trying to get him to burn himself out, or possibly even get him to overcommit so he can look for another takedown. One thing that we have seen in Verdum's game in recent years is how sometimes he will fake as if he's taken a shot and fall to the floor to try and get people to chase after him.
That was a brilliant inside trip off of that single by Verdum.
Look how much longer the body is.
I was just looking at that thinking, wow.
Quite crazy.
Verdum's at full stretch.
Can open the position.
Yeah, he's trying to pop the head off of Volkov from that position like a bottle top.
Stop.
Round one in the books. Round number two. A possible 5 from here in the O2 Arena. Verdum in the black, Volkov in the chalk. Volkov found himself on his back for a long period of that first round. But then he came back very strong, as we can see by the damage to the right eye of the former champion.
Difficult to size up a fighter like this when you know they've got a really broad selection of strikes that they can throw at you. A lot of experience on the side of Volkov. Lots of kickboxing, lots and lots of stoppages. 29 wins, 19 of them by knockout. I wonder if Verdum's going to try and bait him to push forward with some strikes so he can level change.
They're talking to one another. Very playful out there.
There it is.
But that's a mistake by Volkov.
Look at that, good takedown defense there from Volkov. If he can continue defending these takedowns and force this into a striking fight, it very much evens the playing field, in my opinion.
Do you think this is a really good, shrewd tactic by Verdum to talk to Volkov as well and to play games with him?
Well, it's a reminder of that veteranship that Verdum's got. It reminds Volkov that he's the younger man in there. He's the boy, and Verdum's the man. And if he can maintain that atmosphere in that octagon, then Verdum will dominate.
And we're talking about the former champion and thinks that he's the #2 ranked as well. So he's a recent former champion. He's still very much there in the running. It is a massive opportunity for Volkov. Pardon me, #3.
Nice shot left from Volkov. He looks to me a little tentative, like he's expecting the level change from Verdum, and he wants to be ready to defend it. He's also got his mouth open, and I think that some of those grappling exchanges may have taken a little bit out of his gas tank. Verdum in on a single leg again, drives through, beautiful work. Circles to the top position to establish a half guard. Very nice.
3 of 5 takedowns for Verdum in this contest.
Looking to isolate a Kimura.
Oh, very nice there. He gets the grip. 20 seconds left.
I wonder if he'll try and crank it one time when he hears the final 10 seconds.
There he goes. Right on cue. Keeping that grip. That's the end of the round. Fabricio Verdum showing signs of wear and tear, but so too is Alexander Volkov as Verdum launches himself like a rocket across the octagon.
These guys are having a lot of fun. It must be strange for some people viewing that have never stepped in there and fought themselves, but you know, you can develop a good relationship with someone, a training partner, a sparring partner, and have common ground with them and want to see them succeed, apart from when they're across the octagon facing you, and then you've just got to put it on them. So even though there's a lot of laughing and some games going on, and Verdum trying to get inside his head, look at this. Oh, now there's some damage under Verdum's eye. Beautiful sweep, look at that.
That's incredible work there. This is such high-level stuff. Looking to pass around the body, very nice. Looking for the back. Just how high are the hips of Volkov.
Really impressed with Volkov being able to stick to his game plan, knowing where he's in danger. Now we're seeing some bleeding from the eye of Verdum,
really
from the cheekbone. Unfortunately, it happens to be around the same eye that he was caught in the first round, so we've got swelling above the eye now, as well as swelling on the cheekbone.
Yeah, that looks like it's totally closed, and that's a takedown there by Volkov, but is Verdum asking him to move down to the ground? Just pulling up a stat down. We've had a lot of takedowns here, or 3 takedowns from Verdum. He's been successful 50% of the time.
But what we're seeing from Volkov here is the amount of experience and skill that he has, that he brings into this heavyweight division. And you've got to think heavyweights around the world that are watching, that are ranked in the top 10, are looking at Volkov now and seeing someone that's going to be a mainstay in this division long after a fighter like Verdum has retired.
Here comes Volkov marching forward, a martial artist since he was just 9 years of age.
He was still taller than me at 9 years of age, John. Now the pace has slowed here. Volkov is still very cautious, showing a lot of respect to the former champion.
Last few seconds.
See, Verdum wants this fight on the floor, I really feel. Let's see what the cutman does with that swelling.
We are all set for round number 4 in this heavyweight battle between Verdum and Volkov. Number 3 versus number 8.
See, even when Verdum looks to step in and try and come over the top with the right hand, just Volkov sticking that jab out, stifles the movement, stops him in his tracks.
The Met Police might be on the phone to the UFC, recruiting the battering ram of Alexander Volkov for a couple of morning raids. Oh, and again, 1-2, lovely work there by Volkov.
Look at this, looks to roll underneath and take the back again. Beautiful work, but Volkov is wise to it. He knows what Verdum's trying to do. Whether he can stop him or not is a different question.
What's that technique called? Is that kissing the dragon, Dan? Is that a technique? Is that, no?
I'm not sure, John.
Okay, I'm going to get called out for that if that's wrong. But it's a very crafty technique in which he takes the back.
Now this is a different circumstance where you've got Volkov sitting in the guard of Verdum with that long reach. You have to wonder whether he can punch Verdum without Verdum being able to stop him. Nice,
huge shots there by Volkov. Finds power from his knees. calls Verdum back vertical.
I think Verdum's going in for his last big trade. Oh, look at this!
He's got him stumbling. Volkov puts out the lights of the former champion. He extends his win streak to 6.
Let's take a look at this. So Volkov in the guard, punches down, lands 2 clean right hands, and then gets back to his feet. He calls Verdum up, and then as soon as they were back to the feet, there was a trade in which Volkov clearly came off the better, landed a nice uppercut, dropped him to the floor, and landed one more big shot to switch the lights off. Really impressive performance. Ladies and gentlemen, the heavyweight division is on notice. Alexander Volkov is on the rise, and you will be seeing him again in the very near future.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 38 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alexander Drago Volkov.
What a main event that was, ladies and gentlemen. Alexander Volkov.